Bryan Johnson is on a quest to live longer. How much longer? As long as possible. He's a biotech entrepreneur who's hoping to quantify and game out how to live longer. And so there's all these articles that are coming out about his project blueprint. He wants to have the organs and health of an 18-year-old. Any 18-year-old, whichever he finds in a dark alley. Anyway, I'm joking. He is apparently spending up to $2 million this year on his body, and he's very excited about the results. He put out this thing saying wants to slow the pace of aging by 24%, perfect muscle and fat, 100 plus markers lower than his chronological age, the fitness tests of an 18-year-old. Well, look, I have the fitness tests of some 18-year-olds. You should be more specific. And anyway, you can see a picture of him right there if we bring up this tweet. So there's a lot of talk about this and about the results that a doctor has said that despite him being older, he has the heart of a 37-year-old, the skin of a 28-year-old, and the lung capacity of an 18-year-old. So that's all amazing. Here's the thing. I like the idea of living longer. I like the idea of technology being able to improve our health and the quality of our life and extend that life or whatever. But I feel like too often the media gets drawn in by the fact that this is a biotech entrepreneur. Oh, that means this is high tech or whatever. Well, what is he doing? He takes supplements, he eats healthy, he works out. Okay. Did we need a biotech entrepreneur to suggest doing that? He takes supplements, he's vegan. He has restricted calories per day. There are 50,000 hot people on Instagram telling me to do that constantly. I don't think I needed a young Tony Stark to do that. But Brett, maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. What do you think?
But he's got a thing on his head, John. I don't know if you noticed what's on his head. It's a cybernetic organism.
Is it
his photo? He's a liquid metal polyalloy. I don't know if anyone saw that, but Asher sent this link of a video where they're able to melt a metal that looks like a Lego man and make it ooze through the door. We're on our way. If you could choose between being using cybernetics to achieve immortality and just age, or this guy's stuff, what would you do? Because there's something weird about looking young forever.
Yeah, I mean, look, taking the supplements. Well, mostly eating healthy and exercising. I think at this point we all get that we should be doing that. I know that I should be doing that. I prefer the cybernetics. It seems easier. I like sci-fi. And I imagine that when you have a lot of cybernetics, it probably has a lot of side effects. You're probably constantly strung out and headachy, and I'm already that. So I don't think it'd be a big change for me. So I would go with the cybernetics, sign me up.
My God. I would go. There's something super weird about looking young forever, because everyone lost their poo over that Twilight franchise, but it's she's a teenager and he's 150.
That is a little bit weird. Why is he hanging out in a high school?
I'm Team Werewolf because Team Werewolf is a teen wolf.
Yeah,
go Jacob. Jacob.
Anyway, he
wants to be a vampire.
That's true. Look, if he just wants to live longer and encourage people to be healthy, I think that's perfectly fine. He says in certain aspects of his health, he's shown even younger at science of age. Doctors say he has the gum inflammation of a 17-year-old, that's good. And a device that tracks his rate of nighttime erections is like that of a teenager's. Well, wait, I thought he was a billionaire and he's using the exact same device that I had as a teenager to track nighttime erections. He couldn't get anything higher tech than that. Anyway, it's fine. But my suspicion is that at the end of the day, this is a thing that's gonna cost you a lot of money to sign up for. That's my fear. I feel like you can sign up for Planet Fitness and it ain't that expensive. You can do a little bit of your own cooking. I feel like there are always going to be tech people that are already rich that have a really complex, expensive way to do that which you already know you should be doing and could do if you really wanted to. That's my take. I don't know. Maybe he'll come on the show and we can talk about his gum inflammation.
Dude, say 20-year-old, even if it's 17, because right now you're saying you have a 17-year-old's penis in your house.
Don't say it.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.